All right, so to make the oil, castor oil, we are going to need the castor beans. So I think this is roughly 2 kilograms of castor beans. We are going to need somewhere a pan to roast the beans in, and I've just got that green plate to put the oil in after. And we also have a mortar and piston to use. So we are going to roast the beans first, and we'll show you the process while we are roasting the beans. And after roasting them, we'll pound them with the mortar and the piston, and then we boil them. We'll show you stage by stage what the process is like. So without further ado, we'll start making the castor beans now. Okay, so now we are roasting the beans now. We'll roast them this way for about 15 to 20 minutes. Our beans have now cooled down, and we are just placing them in the mortar now. We are going to start pounding them shortly. See what they look like in the mortar before we start pounding. And now we are going to start pounding. Okay. That's how we do it. As we continue pounding, the outside shell starts breaking. We'll keep showing you our progress, because when it's ready, it will look like a paste. So we continue to pound our castor beans. If you check, they are getting softer and softer into a paste, but I'll just show you quickly. It's now a thick paste, if you can see, but there's still some that are still, we need to carry on, because if you can see, there's this bean which is not yet quite fully pounded. I can feel some bits here. So we just carry on until everything is fully pounded. Then we take this paste and we boil it to separate the oil from the chaff. So we carry on for now. And we add water. We are going to boil them. Quite a bit of water. I don't know if you can show your camera. I don't know if you can. It's a bit dark, but we'll stir and mix with the water. So as it starts boiling, the oil will separate from the water. and all the rubbish will also stick onto the base of the pot. You obviously need to stir it very well with the water just to facilitate the process of separation, and we'll leave it to boil. This will take about an hour or so before it's ready. And obviously this is a tedious process. You have to do it when you've got time to do it. And in the case of commercial processing, you cannot do this. It has to be done, the oil pressing has to be done by a machine. But this one is a homemade one, an example of a homemade one. So when it starts boiling, we'll come back and show you the process. I can pause the video. So this is what it's looking like now. That's what it's looking like. It's boiling, it's simmering. So we just need to make sure that we keep stirring. As the water is evaporating, the oil will stay on top. So stay with us. We'll keep showing you the process. So the process goes on. We can start seeing oil coming up to the surface. It's going to be gradual. When we see a lot of oil on the top, we'll start taking the oil off and adding a bit more water to make sure that we get all the oil out. It will take a long time, but once we finish, we'll show you what happens. Right, so this is our oil. It's a tedious process. So we boiled the paste that we took from the mortar. We were boiling it, and every time we take the oil out into a separate dish. It's not quite refined yet because it's still mixed with water. We will boil it further to try and purify it more, but there's quite a lot of oil that we are getting. So we'll show you the final process when we finish. But there's quite a lot of oil and it's quite thick. We're just trying to separate the oil from the sludge that is sitting at the bottom. I think in this pot there's more water than oil. The sludge will still be sitting at the bottom, and that sludge is full of oil. So we'll keep boiling it and keep extracting all the oil from this sludge. Then when we've got this that we are putting in the dish here, we'll boil it a bit more just to get the oil alone without the water. Thank you. See you when we've finished. Okay, so this is the final process of the oil now. This is how much oil we've managed to get out of 2 kilograms of castor beans. For now, there's some sediment that is at the bottom there, so we are going to use a cloth, a muslin cloth, just to filter the oil. but we do have oil now. We've got castor oil now, pure castor oil. There we go. So we will filter using a muslin cloth just to make it clean. They're so clean now. But if you look, the pot that we started with, focus on that one, we're still processing this one. There's still quite a lot of oil though, so we are going to continue boiling that and getting more oil out of it. So there you go. This is how you make castor oil, and this is ready for use. I hope that has helped you a lot in making your own castor oil. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Please do not forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.